Hello and welcome back to our Planet Coaster 2 career mode. In the last episode, we were in Chapter 3 and completed Paradise Lost, and now we're heading into the next scenario, Double Trouble. As always, we will switch our difficulties to hard, and let's jump in.
Hello there! You'll see that today isn't like our usual jaunts. It's a picturesque spot, but we've only been granted full access to half of the park. Apparently, the owner will give us strict orders for when we work on the other half.
That's odd. Do we know who the owner is?
I haven't the foggiest. This was all arranged with pseudonyms and fake mustaches. Well, maybe not the fake mustaches. The owner said they'd meet us here to tell us exactly what the...
Hello, Oswald. I see your timekeeping has improved.
Kenta, this is your park?
Indeed. This time I am your client. And I intend to expose your true colors, Oswald. I'll leave you to settle in.
I always thought my true color was the pleasant rosiness of my cheeks. And I'm not one to hide that.
I don't think he means... Never mind. Maybe we should just go.
Definitely not. Kenta went to all that trouble to trick us into coming. It would be rude to just leave. Besides, we're not ones to shy away from a challenge. We'll prove him wrong.
Yes, I suppose. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us, though.
Alright, so Double Trouble. Coaster Coast has been hired by a mysterious figure to work on a park split in half. Strangely, though, they only want you to freely build on one half, and they'll give you strict demands on the other. Manage that fussy client and make this dual park a double success. And, buses were loud there. Pretty small park. Uh, Obviously, this is the Coaster Coast side where we are freely able to build, and then I guess we're not freely able to build over here. I'm curious to know how that works. I don't know if there's actual restrictions if we're not allowed to build specific things over here, but I guess we'll find out. It does have specific things that we have to do, so let's take a look at our objectives here. The bronze medal objectives, I should say. So we have to build a pool with a minimum of 450 pool prestige on Kenta's side, with 2 new flumes and set them to open, with at least 5 excitement, and then a park rating of 1.5. So we are going to be focusing on this side to begin with. This is very tiny, so we're gonna have to do quite a bit here. I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but I guess we'll just jump into a time lapse and see where we end up. Okay, so we have pretty much completed the objective here. What's this? Oh, we don't have a mechanic. We also don't. Let's just go ahead and hire a mechanic. Let's hire janitor. Hire one more of these. One more of these. And chief beef. Because we can. So yeah, so we completed our pool. I got a little carried away with it because I haven't built a pool in a long time. So I was excited to try and do that and do something a little different. We did two very, very simple slides because I imagine there are more slides that we're going to have to do here soon. And you can see we've got over 5 excitement with just a 632. Just a straight down slide is all it took. And what is our biggest drop? It's not even 50 feet tall. So this is a very mild slide, but I also like how it's just kind of tucked away in the back here. You can see it clearly gets quite a bit of a line. They are synced up as well. And we can probably just kind of reduce these because they are going very quick down, out, and then just send another one down. So I'm pretty pleased with those. Do we set? Holy cow, we can set these to expensive. And hopefully they're both going to be about the same. Yeah, so that should be good. And then our other objective was to get a park rating of 1.5. Somehow we've managed to get 1.47, but I did not open up our tiny eye. We did put in the resort teacups, so we are going to go ahead and open that up and we can see what they say.
I must say, Kenta certainly is demanding. Doesn't he have his own theme park company? Why didn't he just use them? I don't understand why he'd bring us on board.
I believe he wants to see if we'll crumble under the pressure.
Crumble? He clearly hasn't seen my exquisite structure designs. Let's keep showing him what Coast to Coast can do.
And there it is. The bronze medal objectives are complete. Pretty simple. Now let's take a look and see what we have for our silver objectives. We have to build a new coaster. It has to have at least 3 inversions and a 4.5 excitement. So improve and power all rides. I'm not sure what that one means, but we've clearly completed it, so there's no issue there. So yeah, so really we're building a coaster and then hoping that our park rating just goes up, which if we take a look at our park rating, the unique attractions is what's taken us down. So, I don't think we're going to have to add 3, but maybe 2 attractions. If we do need 3, then that's fine. But we only need to get to a 2. So we should knock that out pretty simple here. Let's go ahead. We'll just readjust our pricing here for our flat rides on this side. I can't justify charging $13. I don't know how I can even justify 11. But yeah, so I think this is a pretty good start. Now I'm trying to figure out where we're going to do the coaster. I'm thinking we might do something narrow along this back layer of the park, and kind of leave some of this. Now I don't think we can actually build in this lake or move anything in this lake. So that's something we're going to have to keep in mind. But it doesn't have to be a significant roller coaster. 3 inversions, 4.5 excitement. I think we can do that pretty easily here. So we'll jump back into a time lapse, and I'll see you when I'm done. All right, so here we are. Just a little bit longer experience than I would have liked because I forgot that we needed to make some money. So that took a little bit of time for us to get that enough money to build this small coaster. These are very expensive. I did not realize that. But in the meantime, we did get our park rating of 2.0. We did have this one already before anything even happened. So we just had to worry about building a coaster that had 3 inversions and at least 4.5 excitement. Now this coaster, it is going to have 2 trains on it, but it kind of messes with the excitement, so we're going to have to open it with just one, and then we'll just close it as soon as we complete the objective and move on from there, and then we'll obviously reopen it with 2. So let's go ahead and open it and see what they have to say.
I see you've met my demands so far. But I'm sure you'll give up and leave soon enough. Oswald always leaves when the going gets tough.
Oh, we're not going anywhere. I know we haven't always seen eye to eye, but if there's one thing I've learned with my years, is that the client is always right.
Aha! You admit that I'm right about you being a reckless menace to the world of theme parks.
Perhaps I should have said that the client's requests are always right.
Backtracking as usual. Very well. I'm sure my next demands will be your downfall.
And there we go. Silver objectives complete. Teacups is our #1 ride. And in the meantime, I did have a this thing testing with 2 trains. I'm not sure if it's just the speed, if it doesn't get the same amount of speed since we have this block break down here, or what. But it's fine. It does stop down here. That's probably a part of it as well. I wonder if we're gonna make some changes here. Target speed way faster than that. So hopefully, I wonder if, man, I don't know. I don't know if we're brake speed. No, we're not gonna have brake speed there. We're just gonna let that roll right through. And I guess I should probably do the same here. Maybe we want it to be 20 or something like that. Release speed can be a lot higher. That's fine. That's fine. Lock spinning. Yes, we want to try and stop them from spinning there. So let's see. Let's see if this works any better in our favor. And while we're doing that, we'll take a look at our gold objectives. So we have to build a new coaster on Kenta's side with at least 131.2 feet drop and at least 4.5 fear. So there's going to be a lot of airtime hills in that one. We need to build another pool, the minimum of 450 prestige on Kenta's side. 4 new flumes. So that is less than 3 nausea. I don't think that's going to be an issue. Build a new body flume in Kenta and set that up, and it has to have a special piece. I guess that's one of the other things. Daily profit and a park rating of 3, so I think we'll naturally get these bottom 2. I do think this is going to be a little bit more challenging with some of this. I mean, we're probably just going to build like an exit pool somewhere, maybe back around here, and then we'll just have like a path that leads back so you can get up to the top and then somehow weave its way down around. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but let's see. I'm not clicking on that. 438. That's a little bit better. It is holding up there just a smidge. So let's drop this to 22 seconds. But anyway, Either way we do it, we did just open this, so we can modify some of the changes because I do want to have two trains on this because I think that's going to be necessary. We should take a ride on this, I suppose, and maybe set it to daytime. Let's go back to real time and let me know how I did. All right, so quite a bit of work there. We've got our 4 slides. We've also got the 5th one, the body slide with the special piece, and then our new coaster that we have not opened yet. It has a drop bigger than 131.2 feet, which I did struggle with a little bit, so I had to make some pretty ridiculous modifications to it. At least 4.5 fear, which was not an issue. And then, of course, build the pool, build the 4 flumes, build the body flume ride, and then we've naturally got the greater profits than 80,000 and the park rating of 3.0. So we're looking pretty good. We will go ahead and we're going to take a ride on these quick, and we'll see how this goes. All right, now this yellow one, there's some type of weird glitch when we go down this steep drop here and go in there that it turns the thing backwards. So I don't know. It still works though, so we're fine with that. Pretty nice slide. Oh, I missed that one. So I was failing. Oh, I'm missing him. The slide physics are really pretty good here. Let's see. That did not. Why will you not let me choose this person? There we go. That is a pretty wild water slide, the way that whips you around here. And then you end back over here. It is a little unrealistic because a lot of this is come slowly winding its way back uphill. But I think it's fine. If we had a little more freedom with what we could do, we probably just wouldn't have this quite as low, and then it would just be on the right height. But you know, I think it's good with what we got. These slides are making us a ton of money, so yeah. But let's go ahead. We'll take a ride on our coaster here, and again, it's green across the board. Fear's at 5. Biggest drop's 161 feet. Max vertical force is very high, but says it's good. So we're gonna go with it. All right, yeah. So those rides are statistically pretty rough, and that one is no exception. There are some pretty crazy elements in this, and I did smooth it more than some of the other coasters I've built, but it's still not great. So no need to mess with it anymore because it does get us complete. And we'll just go ahead and open it up and see what they have to say.
I couldn't be happier about this park. A cracking job.
I must agree. Considering all the restrictions we've had here, this could easily have gone wrong. But I keep thinking about Kenta. He really doesn't like us.
Oh, he'll come around. All that anger doesn't disappear with the snap of your fingers. All we can do is keep showing him that we're not the people he thinks we are, and that I'm not the person I used to be.
That's very wise, Oswald. Who said that?
Me. I'm right here, Eugene. Are you okay?
Ugh. Well, Kenta doesn't seem to be here right now, so let's keep moving.
And there we have it. The gold objectives are complete. The Ultra Spin Coasters are most popular attraction, and that has pretty consistently had a full line throughout this entire time that it's been open. So that's really good. There was an issue when I was building all of this that these two body slides were ejecting guests or jettisoning guests off it. I don't know why I couldn't see it happen, so there's that. All of these were fine now, including the one that I thought might have issues. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. So let's take a look at our platinum objectives. So we have to build a new coaster in Kenta's Side Park, so that is to be expected. Looks like we are done with the water rides, so it was nice, nice change of pace. We have to build 2 new flat rides in Kenta's Side Park, so that's going to be a little tight to get those in, but we can do that. And then achieve daily profits greater than 180,000, which I think that's going to be very simple with how quickly we are making money. And then our park rating of 4.5, which let's just park rating is probably going to be the challenge again. Our park reputation is at a 4.1, so you know at this rate we're going to be fine. Um, Unique attractions, we need 4 more to get to the next star, and we have to build 3 for that, so then we'll probably build 1 more, and then that's probably gonna do it. So the hardest part of this is going to be fitting in some flat rides. We're going to need something a little smaller. So we might do... I keep utilizing... Oh, no, wait. Planet Coaster Sunflare, or Solar Flare, or whatever it is. That's interesting. I've never noticed that one. So we might do just our standard monsoon chute because it's small. We can squeeze it in over here. and not have to do too much worrying about that. Oh, I don't want to change the height on that. So yeah, so we might just go ahead and do that now. But yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll add in these last couple attractions. We'll build the coaster, and we'll see where we end up at.
How do you keep doing this? How do you manage to hide how reckless you are, Oswald?
Excuse me. Oswald may be many things, but he is not reckless. Are you sure you've sworn revenge against the right person?
Well, I do admit I could be a bit erratic in my youth. You know, always drawn to the next shiny project. But I have learned from my mistakes, Kenta. That I promise you.
No. No! I refuse to believe you've changed. You cannot ruin my family one day and be perfect the next.
perfect. You'll make me blush.
This can't be happening. Fine. Fine. You've done such a good job here. Take it. Take both halves. I'm leaving. I'm not wasting another second around this place.
Did he just give us the whole area? Is he all right?
He will be, in time. At least if he comes back, he'll come back to something wonderful.
And there we have it. The platinum objectives are complete. Ultra Spin Coaster 1. Maintain that most popular attraction. And yeah, pretty interesting scenario. This one actually completed itself much easier. We just spammed in a few rides here at the end. Of course, we had to put in my Medusa's Mayhem blueprint and the Power Forge blueprint because why not? So I'll make sure that those links are available to you. But we also built this interesting coaster here. Didn't need to be anything. The first coaster I built just didn't have enough prestige because I forgot that we needed to have a specific amount of prestige. And I opened it, and I wasn't sure if that kind of just ruined that coaster. So we just deleted it, started over. And we got this small thing. I don't even think we're going to ride this. It's just, you know what, we will. We will ride it just because we can. It is certainly an interesting ride. We will not ride Medusa's Mayhem because there's a whole video on that if you wanted to see that. But yeah, I mean, this scenario is pretty interesting. You have this whole side of the park that you really don't build in until you need to. And you know, if you're doing this scenario, I would make sure that you're only building stuff that you need to build in Kenta's side. So if you have the opportunity where you can add a couple flat rides or something over in the Coaster Coast side, take advantage of that and save because you are going to use up this space. I feel like I've condensed this really well, especially with all these water slides over here and just having very simple slides in the back. And obviously this coaster is massive, so there's that, and then we have this tiny coaster, and of course a spinning coaster in there. But yeah, I would just focus on making sure you're only putting in the things that you need to on Kenta's side. So, but we have completed the scenario. I did enjoy this one. It's pretty nice to be able to build some water slides. So I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like. If you saw something I could have done better, let me know in the comments section. And if you want to see some more awesome Planet Coaster 2 content, please subscribe to the channel. So again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Later.